Hey, what's up everybody? Andrew Steele here. Today I'm hanging out in La Jolla, California at one of my good friends' $10 million home, and I want to address a couple different things that I've seen in the comment sections a lot. One thing is, people want to know, why would you spend $2 million on an RV when you can spend $2 million on a house? Well, today I want to show you a $10 million house and just show you that some of these folks, they have their cake and their ice cream too. And that being said, I'm sure there's a lot of people that really don't like that. And the second point is, there's just a lot of jealousy and envy, and people make comments like, oh, if you spent that $2 million on, giving it to the poor, that would be better than buying a $2 million bus. And I want to tell you that that's a terrible way of looking at it, and the people that buy these buses are actually providing a ton of jobs and a ton of opportunity for people like myself. I wash and detail RVs for a living. I literally am in an industry that is filled with guys that are at the bottom of the barrel, guys that just got out of jail, guys that are on probation and parole, guys that are willing to work and do hard labor for not a lot of money. So I'm able to see every different side of the world, and as someone that washes RVs for a living, I appreciate people like this, because they've helped me provide opportunity for people like myself and all of the people that built that RVs. I actually have a cousin that used to work at Liberty Coach in North Chicago. He lives in Kenosha, Wisconsin, and that Liberty Coach that was made provided, work for my cousin to feed his family. And it's provided a lot of opportunity for people like myself and a whole bunch of other people along the way. So people that have that mentality that someone shouldn't go buy a $2 million bus, it's a terrible way of thinking. And I actually appreciate people that buy these $2 million buses, because they're providing a bunch of opportunity. And then, not to mention, just to make that $2 million, a lot of my clients are business owners, and to make that $2 million bucks, they employ a bunch of people. Like the owner of this home right here owns a company that has several hundred employees, and that's just a ton of opportunity, a ton of families that are fed, and capitalism is an awesome thing. So I wanted to take the opportunity today to just kind of address some of those comments that I see. People wonder why you would buy a $2 million coach and why you wouldn't buy a home. Well, you buy a home and you buy the coach too. These folks are actually current Newmar owners in the process of shopping for we got the helicopter coming by here. Sorry guys, we have all kinds of cool stuff happening here, and that's one of the cool parts about living on the water here, is they've got constantly wildlife, helicopters. We're down here, La Jolla is just outside of San Diego, California, and the temperature is perfect here, pretty much 365 days a year. One of the most desirable places to live. So actually a little bit about my friends. I actually met them RVing in 2013 up in Sturgis, South Dakota. Just real nice people. This gentleman respected my entrepreneurial mind, and we enjoyed chatting and having beers. And these folks are so cool that they've invited me to this home. They owned a home up in Sonoma County with 42 acres up in Sonoma County. That was a super cool house, and I actually visited up there several times too. And it's just people like this that provide opportunity just in work. And then not only that, but I had the opportunity to create a friendship here, and these folks are really hospitable and have just let me come and hang out at their $10 million home here. They're home in Sonoma County on 42 acres, and just have created some of my most memorable experiences, and just some of the peak points of my life were hanging out with someone that is going to spend $2 million on a coach, and you know, is living in a really high-end home. And you know, those people that have that mentality, you've just got to look at it a few different ways. So lot of opportunity created, and you create the opportunity that you want. You know, life is going to come at you, you know, all different ways, and it's all about how you handle it, and having a positive attitude, and making good decisions, and aligning yourself with the right people, and that's how people succeed in life. So the people that aren't succeeding, that are sitting around hating on those that are succeeding, I hope that you learned a little bit of a lesson today, and I hope you enjoy the tour of this $10 million home. So I really appreciate all of you that are watching. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more RV related content, and stay tuned this week. I've got a ton of fire content coming for you guys. So I'm out here, it's my time off from work right now, but I'm going to use that to try to make the best YouTube videos for you guys. So make sure to subscribe. I hope each one of you are having a great day. This coach has an elevator in it, but it's not from the first floor to the third floor. It's not from the first floor to the second floor. It's actually from the second floor to the third floor. I'm up here on the deck of the master balcony suite, and I'm gonna take a look in the elevator here right now. So I'm hoping that this works. This is original, and I don't think this elevator gets used very often, but this is what it's like in here. This is really cool. So let's oh, we're going up here. Wow, this is just really incredible, and just to be in this lighthouse here, it's just an amazing feeling. So I can't thank these folks enough for letting me share this with you guys. It is so beautiful up here. I'm up here on the upper terrace viewing deck, the pilot house. I'm not really sure exactly what this is called, but this is just such a cool experience, and I'm so happy to be able to take you guys along for this ride. Let's cruise down there, and there we go. How many houses do you know that have an elevator just for a viewing deck? So for 10 million bucks, that's kind of what you get. Now be careful. If Big Tony was out here with me, I don't think we could have gone, we would have had to go one at a time, so. And this is my friend Sasha here. Sasha's just living the good life. Super cool viewing deck on this side of the house as well. This is just a cool little balcony here that I'm hanging out on, overlooking the pool here. How many people do you know have a pool and hot tub, and then they can just walk a few feet and have a complete ocean view. So I've been a lot of places, and I have to say that the air here in La Jolla, California, there's just something special about it. When I walk through these doors here, this is just incredible. The entryway doors go right to the ocean here. There's a couple different sitting areas. This property is actually double wide, so there's several living areas, and this is actually an exercise area as well, and a place where the grandkids can come hang out and have a good time. One thing that I've found in common with a lot of successful people is that exercise is very important to them. Health and wellness is definitely a big part of everything, and French bulldogs are also very common.